Welcome to this RSM overview on how to deliver a successful data and analytics project. My name's Sarah Belsham and I head up the data and analytics consulting team at RSM. Today we're going to have a look at the value of data and some of the common issues you might recognise when it comes to reporting and analytics. And then we'll look at our top tips for delivering a successful project leading to that ultimate goal. Making use of data will set you apart from the competition, whether that's improving customer satisfaction, exploiting market opportunities, increasing revenue, reducing costs, identifying training needs, or just the ability to act faster using reliable information. Thinking about the value of data, it's interesting that in the last couple of years we've generated 90% of all the world's data, and the majority of that data is now stored digitally, which means it's available for reporting and analysis. The data that your own organisation holds contains unique insights that you can use to drive value, enhance decision making, promote organisational excellence, and create market advantage. It can also be used to continuously monitor business and financial transactions, highlighting issues before they escalate into damaging problems. So let's have a look at some of the common issues you might be facing in relation to data and analytics. Many organisations use multiple systems for their transactional processing, and in most cases, those systems are not connected, resulting in data silos. Those silos can't easily be joined for reporting, and without that joined up view, it's very difficult to get the full picture and draw any insight from your data. In an attempt to try and join data from multiple systems, we often see an over-reliance on spreadsheets, which is likely to be a very manual process. Typically, it involves extracting data from those operational systems, joining and cleansing it in Excel, which can take a significant amount of time, so that actually, by the time you receive the report you were after, the data is no longer current, and then you have to do it all over again next time you want the same report. And finally, the reports that are generated are often static, so if you spot an outlier and want more information, there's no ability to drill through for a more detailed analysis and to gain further insights. So you might know what you want to do and why you want to do it, but do you know how to go about it? We're going to take a look now at our 5 top tips for delivering a successful data and analytics project. First and foremost, keep it simple. Don't try to do too much in one go. Make sure you understand your requirements and prioritise them, and ideally group them by data source. Then start with the most commonly referenced data source and develop some simple reports as a proof of concept. Get those out into your business users so that they see some immediate value and can provide feedback. Doing this in iterative cycles means that you can keep abreast of changing business requirements, and your business users will see value on an ongoing basis. It's incredibly important to focus on your business objectives. So those requirements I mentioned, make sure you document them and align them to your data. Then define a strategy for your data and analytics and how you're going to deliver reports into the business. Create a selection of reports and dashboards at an organisation-wide level, supported by a data glossary and contained in a library so that everyone's got a consistent set of reports that they can refer to. And the key here is to have a single source of truth underpinning all of your reporting and analytics. And in order to do that, you need to create a data culture. And that has to run through your organisation and start at the top. So you need to go on a data journey, understanding where and how your data is created, who's creating it, and in which application. Is your data flowing across different applications and through different departments? You need to understand that journey, and then you can assign an owner for each of the important data sets in your organisation. And by doing that, you're instilling a sense of accountability and responsibility across the organisation. And you must communicate that clearly so that people really understand the importance of their role, the importance of the data they're creating. This allows you to turn data into much more of a team event, and it avoids those silos of people working with their own little data set, creating their own local reports that don't necessarily tell the same story as the reports being created by another team. And then make sure you understand the needs of your audience. With so much data out there, it's very easy to try to come up with a one-size-fits-all approach where you put as much data as possible onto a single report or dashboard, and then people can't actually find what they're looking for. So you really need to have a think about the level of detail people are interested in. Your leadership team are looking for strategic information, probably in the form of a dashboard that they can get to quickly and use for decision making. Whereas your operational users are probably interested in a lower level of detail, and that might lend itself better to a report. Either way, tailoring your outputs means that people can get what they're looking for to satisfy their needs. And as long as you're using a common terminology and you're basing your reports and dashboards on that single source of truth, then the consumers of your data are going to get a better experience. And finally, think about the content that's on your dashboards and the kind of tools you should be making available to your organisation. Dashboards, reports, and ad hoc queries all have a place within your data and analytics environment. Dashboards are typically high level, so only include the information you know your stakeholders need for decision making. And if you can't fit it all in, it's okay to create a multi-page dashboard, but make sure that each page has a really clear focus that draws people's attention to the important aspects. And then use reports as a lower level of detail, including interactive functionality that allows people to drill down and drill through to access even more detailed information. And finally, for really ad hoc analysis and queries, empower your business users to do their own analysis by providing them with access to self-service tools. An over-reliance on a central IT team to create all your reports and dashboards will inevitably result in frustration amongst your business users and the consumers of your data. Following those tips will allow you to create that single source of truth, bringing data from different teams across your organisation into a central, trusted platform for reporting and analytics. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation today. I hope you found it useful, and please do contact me if you'd like to discuss any of the topics raised in this video. At RSM, we offer a broad range of services, from our advisory services to help you define your requirements for reporting and analytics, including evaluating your sources of data, taking a look at the quality of your data, to some of our more data-driven and technical services, including helping you with the creation of reports and visualizations, or the integration of data into a new or existing platform, or even supporting you with the selection and implementation of an enterprise analytics solution. Thank you, and I look forward to hearing from you.